Hi there, I'm so glad you found our video here. I'm Wendy Haney and I'm a Young Living distributor. The goal of this video is to walk you through the basics of opening and finding out and figuring out what is in the starter kit that you just purchased from Young Living. Maybe you purchased a basic starter kit, or maybe you purchased the premium starter kit. Either way, I want to walk you through what's in that box. Maybe you got it at a vendor event. Maybe you purchased from somebody at a party and you didn't really know them, and it's sitting on your kitchen counter still. Believe me, you're not the only one. And so our goal here is to get that box open, get you comfortable with what's in it, and move you on to the next video, which is going to walk you through each of the oils in that kit beyond the basic kit. So let's get started. Whether the basic or the premium starter kit, you end up with this box. So we're going to get it open. You're also ending up with a diffuser. This is just the home dewdrop diffuser. There are a couple other varieties as well, but if you bought the premium starter kit, you get a diffuser. The basic starter kit, you just get this box. We're going to set that aside because the 10 essential oils only come with your premium starter kit. But if you purchased a basic or the premium, you get everything else that comes in the bottom of the box. Start with, you've got a bunch of paperwork here in the top section. You've got a newsletter from Young Living. You'll want to read that, find out some new information there. You have a Young Living roadmap. It just kind of gives you a information on where the farms are and how you can, take advantage if you're interested in doing a business with Young Living, and some of the goals that you can reach as part of that. It's kind of neat in discovering where all the farms are that Young Living has. This one is critical, that you're going to want to get this open and take a look at it. It is the essential oils at a glance. And so if you bought the basic starter kit, you'll still have this, but you won't have any of these oils except one of them, the Stress Away. But at least you can get a sense of all the other oils that you could get later at a later time. And if you've got the premium starter kit, this is going to cover all of the oils that came in your box. So take a look at that. Also has some information on the back as far as how they can be applied aromatically, topically, and dietary, or ingesting them. And then some information about the Ninja Red. Okay, now let's get into the good stuff. So everybody ends up with Stress Away. This is one of my favorites. This sits by my desk all day. The other thing that comes in your kit is these, what we call fitaments. And so the Stress Away comes in a normal drip top, so you can just drip it. Comes in very handy. That's actually what I'm now diffusing in my diffuser. I just put a few drops of Stress Away in. I love the smell, and it really does keep me calm and keep me less stressed throughout my day. So oftentimes I am diffusing it in my office. But if you're also like me, where you just want to put it on, just slather it on, I'm in a meeting somewhere and I can't have a diffuser on, and I want to be able to take advantage of my Stress Away. In that case, this is a good time to put on your fitament. You just pop off the little rubber top, you put this on, you put it in there, and then you take the black top, because the white top that you took off is not going to fit once you put the fitament on. You put the fitament on, and then you screw on your black top, and you just screw it on, and you should kind of hear a little bit of a pop, and that should secure the fitament onto your bottle. Now don't screw it down too tight or you may crack it. So be careful with it. And then once you think it's in and secure, take it off and then do a double check before you start tipping it and end up with half of it over the floor if the fitament wasn't really in there well. So that works handy for that. So that's how I use it. And so then it sits by my desk. And so if I'm getting a little anxious, a little stressed in the day, I just rub it on the back of my neck. I love it. It smells great. And I'll have to admit though, when I first got it and somebody said how great it smelled, I smelled it and went, really? Not so sure. It grows on you. I love it. So you've got that. The other things you have are these little travel packets, if you will, share packets. They're, I think it's lemon, lavender, and peppermint, just a few single-use packets of each of them. They're really handy to keep in your backpack, your purse, your wallet, to have with you for a couple reasons. One, the peppermint, if you're somewhere else and all of a sudden you start getting a headache, peppermint is great for a headache. Just open it up, put a little bit on your finger, rub it wherever the headache is. I have a tendency to get a headache like right back here. No problem, not a problem with your hair. Just put it on the tips of your fingers, rub it in, you're good. Lavender, got a little bit of a bug bite. Just, need to calm down a little bit. Take out your lavender, put it on, you'll be fine. These are also really great to share with people. So maybe you're in the office or you're traveling and somebody's complaining about a headache or, needing a little calming down. They're a little stressed in the airplane. You might want to offer one up to them. Don't be pushy. Don't, just let them know that, hey, I don't know if you're interested or not, but I've got these essential oils that, are really good for, a little calming you down or for your headache. If you're interested, I'd be glad to give you one. And if they say yes, then kind of show them how and go from there. If you're lucky, maybe they'll come back to you and say, wow, that really worked great. Because they're going to say that because this stuff works. It does. I keep waiting for the time for somebody says, wow, that really didn't do anything. It hasn't happened yet. So share. And if they come back and want to know more and find out how, help get them signed up. And if you're not comfortable doing that, refer them to the person that helped you get your starter kit. They will be very grateful to you for doing that. Next are these itty bitty vials. They're meant for you to share or actually to put some in to make it easy for you to travel with. They go along with these little sharing cards. So when I first got started, I wanted to share with some family members. And so I filled up vials with, you don't need to fill them up the whole way. All you need to do is put a few drops in the bottom or whatever. And then these sharing cards have little circles in the corner that you can punch out so that you can then, well, this is secured pretty good here. You can, there we go. Shows how good I've been at sharing with this. Whoops! So they've got little secure tops on it there. So you just put a little thieves in there, put your little card on there, and there you go. So now they've got a little bit of oil you can share with them, and the sharing cards gives them examples of how to use these. So another great way to share. Sharing is always good. That's why we're doing this, my husband and I, because we totally love these products. We've seen such a change in our lives, and we decided that it was too good not to share because we want you guys to have the same benefit. Okay, so now you've got those little vials and your little share cards, and there's quite a few of them in there. Then these two red packets. I remembered when I got my starter kit and went, what are those? What do they taste like? What am I supposed to do with them? I got my kit because I researched Young Living and decided that was the oil company that was the best, and that's who I wanted to go with. So I just called a friend and said, hey, I know you use oils. What company do you use? Lo and behold, lucky me, she used Young Living's. And so she just got me signed up with a kit. I never went through a class, so I had no idea what to do with this. What you do is open your kit, get these in the fridge. And then, once they're cold, later that afternoon, whatever, these are what we take daily, every morning. So just shake it up, and then they have a tear top. You can, literally drink them on the go that way. Just be careful. We've had little accidents before, a little dribbled on the front, a little dribbled on the shirt. So we don't, unless absolutely no other option, we don't drink from the from the tube, so to speak, we put it into a glass, a little glass. So they work great. You can also, if you've got other essential oils from your starter kit, there's other oils that are really great in it. I happen to love Thieves. Just one drop. Thieves is very strong, but one drop in it. With this in the morning, it gives me my immune boost. It tastes great. You just want to stir up the oil a little bit instead of putting it in and drinking it right off the top, because Thieves, as I said, is a pretty strong oil. Ningxia is just an all-over healthy drink. It helps your antioxidants, your whole body functions in keeping it energy, give yourself more energy. A friend told me that he recently started on these along with the Ningxia Zing, which come in a can, that after he started on these, he really noticed that he was more focused during his workday, more focused, had more clarity. He just felt clearer in his mind, and which meant he was getting more work done. So my husband swears by him. He takes 2 of these a day. I generally take 1. This is how I start my day. So there you go. There's your Ningxia Red. Now you know what to do with it. And they taste, excuse me, they do taste great. I think they taste a little bit like cranberry juice. I'll admit, my husband, when he first tried it, he was like, not sure. But he kept trying it, and a few days later, he goes, that stuff's pretty good. So now I don't dare keep bottles in the house because he would go through it like crazy. So this way I can portion control him. So there we go. That's what you get in the bottom. So all of that I just covered there is what you have if you've got the basic starter kit. Now, if you've got the premium starter kit, you got all of that. Plus, as I mentioned, you also got a diffuser. There were, I think, 4 diffusers to choose from, so you may have gotten a different one. But once again, you just open it up, read the instructions in the box, put a little distilled water in the bottom, and then choose the oil that you want to diffuse. As I said, I'm diffusing Stress Away. Love the smell. A combination of Stress Away, lavender, Copaiba, something, if you've got your oils in your premium starter kit, you've got all of those. Great bedtime thing. Okay, so now we're going to move on to what you get if you got the premium starter kit. So your premium starter kit comes with 10 oils in addition to the Stress Away that's in the bottom. And I always make sure people know that, by the way, there's stuff at the bottom of the box. A lot of times they'll open the premium starter kit and they see all their oils and they don't quite realize there's stuff under the bottom of the box. So get them out, check them out. If you went to a class, they've walked through these with you. If not, no worries. I'm going to walk you through those in the next video. But if you did, get started with trying them. That's the key thing. Get your box open and try them. Put lemon in your water. Make sure if you're drinking, ingesting these things, putting them in a drink container, make sure you go with a stainless steel, ceramic, or glass container anytime you're going to put oils in. Lemon is great for that. As I said, Thieves, great in your Ningxia Red. Panaway, if you've got the premium starter kit, maybe you want to put that Fitament on the Panaway instead of the Stress Away. Panaway is a good one for the, muscle aches after working out or something. Put the Fitament on the Panaway, and then you can use that to rub, where you've got some of those aches. Lavender, I mentioned, you've got a diffuser with the premium starter kit. You want to get a better night's sleep, try Stress Away, lavender, Stress Away, lavender, I'm drawing a blank here, and Copaiba. Those 3 oils, I get a great night's sleep. Or maybe you just want to start with lavender. Either way, start small, only a few drops. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, especially when you're getting started. Just kind of find out what works. Just because you can't smell it when you walk into the room necessarily, it's still in there and it's still working. Lavender is one of those that you don't want to put too much in. Too much, you're not going to sleep. You're going to stay awake. So it has that effect. We kind of did that. Oh, we want it to smell better, and you put more drops in and you're like, wow, this isn't working. I'm awake. Well, that's because we overdid it. Okay, so a lot of good stuff there. So that's it. That's what you've got in your starter kit. So if it's still sitting on your table, get it open. See what's in it. Get your Ninja Red in your refrigerator. Give those a try later. Get your diffuser out. Set it up in your kitchen. Set it up in your bedroom. Give it a try. Try some of those oils. That's all for this video. The next video I'll do is one that is going to walk through each of the essential oils that come in your premium starter kit.